That is our killer whale family, showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep the whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their stories with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see our killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors allow the whales to strengthen their social bond and problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca. Their common name is the killer whale. Each of our 5 whales have their own personal names. Our 3 females, Takara, Sakari, and Kamea, and joining us right here before you are our males, 2R and Kyuquot. Kamea is the youngest whale of our pod at just 8 years old, and her mother Takara is the oldest at 31 years old. Now Takara is the matriarch, which means that she is the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're going to teach the whales husbandry, or healthcare behaviors. Joining us in the silence are our trainers, Kyland and Kyland, to help demonstrate just a few of these behaviors.
Thanks, Tatiana. I'm hanging out on the opposite side of the pool with 2R, who is 23 years old. Yeah. I know it's so exciting. So one of the very first husbandry behaviors that we teach the killer whales is called a flip present, which 2R is demonstrating now. In this position, not only do we get a great look at his entire body, but it also allows us easy access to the shallow veins on the underside of his tail flukes. In that position, our veterinarians can actually collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. Now, during today's presentation, you may see the trainers giving the whales tail massages or back rubs. They have very sensitive skin, and this is just one of the many ways that we can build a relationship with the killer whales.
That's right, Kyland. I'm on the other side of the pool over here with the largest killer whale in our pod, Kyuquot. And he's going to help demonstrate another important diagnostic tool, which is being able to get each of the animal's weights. Every Tuesday morning, we actually ask the whales to slide up onto a whale-sized scale, just like Kyuquot is demonstrating right now. Now, you might notice that a large portion of his body, from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes, is still in the water. That area is called the peduncle, and it's a set of large and powerful muscles that can weigh several hundred pounds. So in order for us to get an accurate weight on each of the whales, we simply ask them to lift their tail up. And just like that is how I know that as of this past Tuesday, Kyuquot is weighed in at 9,500 pounds. Now it's important to get each of the animals' weights because we want to make sure our younger whales, like Sakari and Kamea, are growing properly, and our older whales, like the 30-year-old Kyland here, are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these husbandry behaviors ensure that the whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales in every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Hi everyone, move down to the glass with new friend Ethan, and we're going to learn a little bit more about how killer whales learn. They do something called observational learning, which means when they're young, they'll copy their mom, other members of the pod, and here at SeaWorld, they'll even copy us. So what do you say, Ethan? Should we play a game of follow the leader, the tour? Yeah, I think it's a great idea. All right, we're going to start off by giving him a great big wave. So why don't you put that left hand over your head? You're going to wave that hand. Can you wave it? Ethan, can you wave it to her? There it is! To her, maybe what's up. Beautiful job. Killer whales have excellent eyesight both below the surface of the water as well as above. Oftentimes they're seen spine hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look at their surroundings. So why don't we ask him for that jump, okay? You're ready for this one. Go ahead and point straight at him. And throw it over your shoulder. Ready, go. Perfect. Whoa, Tua definitely saw you. Come on up here, buddy. Look at him go. He's going to use that huge tail to jump out of the water.
That was a huge jump. Kyuquot and I are at the glass over here with our new friend Chris. Go ahead and give everyone a big wave. Awesome. We're going to talk a little bit more about how killer whales communicate. So they actually use their blowhole and they manipulate it into different sizes and shapes to make all kinds of different sounds. So go ahead and give him that first hand signal. Amazing! Great job, Kyuquot and Chris. Now they actually also make different sounds, tapping different body parts on the surface of the water, and that is a means of communicating as well. So scientists believe that sound waves actually travel 4.5 times faster in the water than in air. So when a whale leaps out of the water and crashes on the surface, that sound can be heard for miles around. So go ahead and get ready and give him that second hand signal. Great job, Chris. Now Kyuquot's going to take off to the bottom of the pool, similar to what Tua was doing. I'm going to have you take one big step forward. I want you to watch Kyuquot as he propels himself using his tail flukes in an up and down motion to make his way out of the water. Chris, I had no idea that was going to happen. What did you do? No, you're not. Just kidding. I just happen to have this nice SeaWorld towel. You might need it a little more than me today. Thanks for helping us out. Let's give it up for all of our volunteers.
As you can see, killer whales can communicate by making an impressive splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales within our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we have learned that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. Now that's information impossible to obtain out in the wild. However, some information can only be gathered from field observation. That is why SeaWorld works closely with our partners like the Norwegian Orca Survey to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals. And perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt, use fluke slams to stun their prey, and can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's just a fun demonstration. But for you, it's time to get wet!
We would have reached it.
Killer whales are incredible athletes. They can eat over several hundred pounds of food a day, depending on where they live and the time of year their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things such as overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Your actions.
For the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like right now our girls are choosing their own adventure, and that is perfectly okay. We want to sincerely thank you all for joining us this afternoon and hope that your time spent with us has truly inspired you to care about these amazing animals. We thank you so much for joining us and hope to see you again here at SeaWorld San Antonio.